Welcome back to the channel. This is the Action Figure Grader. It's Friday. It's time to spend your money or not. But I picked out some pretty decent items that are on eBay for sale. And if you are new to the channel, in the video description, there will be eBay affiliate links that you can use to bid or buy any of this stuff or anything else on eBay. If you use those affiliate links, it does help out the channel. So I really appreciate those of you that do help support this channel by using the affiliate links. All right, so we've got some comics to start things off, and we got some heaters. We've got a 9.6 white pager Star Wars #1, Where Everything Started. This is a beautiful looking copy, freshly graded, no bleed through on the logo, really nicely centered. And this is from a seller, All Things Comic Shop, that I've bought from, and it's a very trusted seller. Always happy when I buy from this seller. The current bid is $540, and for all of the comics, I did pull up the Go Collect data. The 30-day moving average for a 9.6 for Star Wars #1 is $734. So try to stay under that number if you can. I can understand if you go slightly above it, though, just given how clean this particular copy is. Next up, we've got Knights of the Old Republic #42. It's a pretty classic Dark Horse Comics cover from 2009. I guess it's hard to be a classic when it's only, from 2009, but this is the origin of Revan, and I love this cover. I have this one in my collection, and now's a really good time to buy it because it's really dropped like a rock. Ice Collectibles in Canada, I believe. Yeah, they're in Ontario, Canada. I have bought from them and been very happy. This one is, again, at auction in Sunday. The fair market value is listed at $150, but that number is trending down. So I would personally aim for $150 or below. There have been some copies that have sold for below $120, believe it or not. This book used to be like $800 or $900. It's crazy how much this one has dropped. And it's a great book. This is a really great modern Star Wars book to have in your collection, especially if they do anything with Revan, and more on him in a little while. We've got The Mandalorian Season 2, issue #8. This is the Virgin Official Picks edition, and this has Mark Hamill's signature on the book, CGC Signature Series 9.8 with white pages. The current bid is $320. This one ends Saturday, and this one is, I guess, in particular been selected for Mark Hamill signatures because I see a lot, not a lot, but I see them occasionally. This one has a great green signature that matches the lightsaber. The last one like this that sold in an auction was $1,000. So Mark Hamill's signature in a 9.8 is very, very pricey, and I expect this final bid price to be close to that number of $1,000. If you can get it for less than that, great, but that at least lets you know what the last one sold for. On to some vintage collection. We've got the SDCC Carbon Freeze set from 2012. This one does include the Jar Jar Binks in carbonite, along with the Lost Line figures. The Jar Jar Binks is in really clean condition, and the starting bid on that one is $800, and that one ends next Tuesday. We've got, speaking of Revan, we've got his VC301 with a low starting bid of $50. This one was going for like $100 to $150 for a while, but this one is a nice, clean example from what I can tell. And the starting bid is only $50, so that one ends Saturday night. We also have an AFA 85 Plus for VC343 Cobb Vanth. This is the deluxe larger style. I can't remember if I already showed this with you or not, because I get everything mashed together between Patreon Buy It Now alerts and what I show you on the channel. But I thought this was a really good deal at $110. It also does have a make an offer option available. So I'm surprised this one hasn't sold. That's a great box or, cover art on the card back. But beautiful figure, AFA 85 Plus, 110 with a make an offer option. On to the loose graded, and we've got some real heaters here. We've got an AFA 70 for the double telescoping saber Luke Farm Boy. That one ends Saturday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The current bid is $810. Jeff Jacobs' eBay store is back. Jeff's Collectible Empire. He's got some loose graded figures. He also has some mint on cards, but admittedly, the proofs of purchase have been cut out, so he's got them at auction. So go check out their other inventory. I just picked out 2 of the loose graded figures. We've got an AFA 85 for the dark gray hair Ben Kenobi Hong Kong COO, new case style. That one and all of his items in Sunday evening. He also has an AFA 80 plus for the brown hair and belt Princess Leia Organa. Again, there's other items available. I just picked out the 2 favorites that I had. On to the UKG graded items, and here is a big one from Toy Town. Toy Town has a orange-haired Luke Farm Boy, graded UKG 80%. I received an offer from the seller for 2,250 pounds. It's listed for 2,495 pounds, which is approximately 3,380 US dollars. That feels a little high to me, but it's not too far off. An AFA 85 peaked around $5,000. It's since come back down into the $35,000 to $4,000 range. Really closer to $4,000 for an AFA 85. When you get into that AFA 80 range, then you start getting into this price point of about $3,000. So it's not far off on this price. You can also make an offer on it, but I received an offer for $2,250 Great British pounds, so I know he'll take that one. But make an offer if that is one you're looking for. The orange-haired Luke Farm Boy is very tough to find, very desirable. It's more rare than a double telescoping saber Luke Farm Boy. So if you're looking for one, I thought it would be, I thought it was doing a disservice to it not at least mention that there's one available right now, because they do not come up very often. That one is a beauty. Next up, Treasures from the Attic has some absolute heaters available. We've got a UKG 85% painted helmet Taiwan Boba Fett. That's a tough variant to track down. It's listed for $880. That's a really good price, but could it go for less? Sure. But I think that's every bit of an 85 grade. That's a beautiful example. He also has a molded face Luke Jedi. There was an AFA 85 that just sold for over $400. This one's listed at $292 US dollars for a UKG 85. So I thought that was a great deal. 24 watchers. He just listed this Luke X-Wing China COO. This one is an AFA 85, new case style. That one's listed for $270 US dollars. To get an 85 in any Luke X-Wing is particularly difficult, but the China COO is known to have the white paint scratch off really easily on the legs and on the chest. So that's a really good deal, in my opinion, for the AFA 85 China COO Luke X-Wing. And then he also has some Spanish POC figures that he just listed. He's got the very infamous or famous POC Black Neck Lando. This is a tough variant to track down, and it's listed for less than what I paid for my UKG 85%. You can see the black neck on there. The paint on the hands is the first thing I always look for on the black neck POC, and this one was way better than my example that was also a UKG 85%. So this one is a beautiful figure. Probably the cleanest example of the POC black neck that I've ever seen. It's got no scratches to the paint on the pants. It's got no scratches to the paint on the hands. Beautiful figure. This is absolutely an 85 grade, and it's one of those sneaky tough figures that you just can't find very easily. Next up, he also has the Spanish POC R5D4 graded UKG 80%, a little bit of faint paint wear on the eyes, but that is a beautiful figure and another one that is almost impossible to track down. I never did get my hands on one of these when I was collecting variants for the R5D4 figure. So that one's listed for 600 pounds, which is $812. I think the black neck POC is a better deal, but this one is tougher to find. The POC R5D4, that's definitely tougher to find. They're both tough to find, but that one is particularly impossible. On to the mint on cards. We've got a 20-back sealed C-3PO mint on card. That one is punched with a price sticker. That one's at auction and ends Sunday night. We've got an AFA 85 slightly yellowed blister, 48 back C IG88. This one is unpunched, no price sticker. It's listed for $549. You can also make an offer. I received an offer from the seller for $480. That is a bargain for an AFA 80. I know it's yellowed, but it's only slightly yellowed. And that's a really good deal, because if it was a clear blister, it would be $800 to $900 all day long, minimum. Next up, we've got at auction a 32 back A Boba Fett. Note that the figure does have the classic degradation that Boba Fett's get on the ESB card back. That particular plastic type was known to degrade, and this one is no exception. But this is a beautiful unpunched example, clear blister, and just some very light edge wear to it. This is every bit of an 80 grade to me. It's either a 75 plus or an 80. It might get a 75 plus only because of the figure. The figure's got the noticeable degradation to the blue plastic. But that one's at $14.05. That one ends Sunday evening. And then we've got a few others that I wanted to show you. We've got an AFA 80 clear blister 77 back A R2D2 sensor scope, unpunched, no price sticker. That one in Saturday. The same seller also has the made in Mexico Lily Letty Darth Vader AFA 80 plus. This is a 65 back B, I believe. Yeah, 65B. Clear blister, of course, because it is the Lily Letty version, but it's the made in Mexico. Very tough figure to get. And these are expensive. I had an AFA 85 for this one, and I think I sold it for $700 or $800. So I would aim for like $650, somewhere in that ballpark for an 80 plus grade. Next up, two items that just got listed today. AFA 75 plus Power of the Force Yoda. Very difficult character to track down on the Power of the Force card back, but that one's a beauty. That one is currently at $560. That one ends next Monday evening. The same seller also has an AFA 75 plus factory sealed Droids A-Wing. So that's another very expensive one that is at auction. And that one again also ends Monday evening. So lots of different items across every different price point. I hope this helps. Don't forget to use the eBay affiliate links in the video description if you decide to make an offer, buy it now, or place a bid in an auction. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon.